Hello lovely people, welcome to my channel. I'm Natalie. I teach you handstands here on YouTube, and today we are going to have a look at the kick up. Why is the kick up the hardest part of the handstand? It is because you have to control your speed, and there's a lot going on at the same time. So I'm going to talk you through the mechanics of the kick up in 5 videos, so every day we have a little digestible step. Step number 1 here that we're going to work on is the swing of the leg and the jump. So I don't mind whether you start your kick up here with the hands on the floor or you step into your kick up, but whichever way, you need to do a swing and jump in your kick up. So swing of the leg means we start with the leg in a horizontal, and then you bring the leg down and then you swing it up. Pretty simple, but not that simple when we also have to jump. So we have the swinging leg and we have the jumping leg here. Action of the jumping leg will be bend as much as possible, straighten the knee all the way, point your toe all the way. So when you do this at home, it doesn't have to look the same way as when I do it here. Different levels of mobility make this look different, but what's very important is that in the moment of the kick off, so the jump off with your leg on the floor needs to come to a fully straight position, and try to also push your toe until the very end. So you point it, pushing off the floor. If you don't do this, then you lose out on some of the force and push that you can get by jumping off the ground. And the less you jump, the more you have to lift with your shoulders. So here are 2 wonderful exercises for you. Number 1, let's isolate the movement of the top leg. So start with your leg here in horizontal. You bring the leg down and then you bring it up. At the same time, I'm going to bend my bottom leg here, the standing leg. Only bend and straight. Bend and straight. Try and do that with the other leg as well. Step 2 will be bend, bring the leg down, and then push until the end of your toe here. And then restart the whole process. Bring the leg down, push until the end. Restart, bring the leg down, push until the end. And this here will be quite hard work if you do it. Pushing until the end and really finding that maximum kick-off position. Step 2, try it with your handstand elevation. This is the handstand elevation. If you practice with me, you will know that this is the handstand elevation, the famous handstand elevation. We are going to do this exercise exactly the same, except we're going to also focus on pushing down onto the elevation. So you position your hands here on whatever the elevation of your choice is. Make sure your shoulders are above the wrists. And then from here, we will do exactly the same thing. So lift your leg to horizontal, and then bring the leg down and up, and down and up. Now let's add pushing the standing leg until the end, full point of the toe and straight knee. So really set your mind on arriving in a position where both of your knees are straight. Sounds obvious, but it's quite hard. So we start from horizontal, bend and push. And then restart the movement, bend and push. So now if you want to just add a little bit of what's going to come next in the next video is try to also push down already on your elevation. So you bend and you push down, bend and push. Okay? So these are the very important elements of this first step, and I would advise you to not jump just yet. It's going to come next. Try to coordinate this movement in a way that you get the rhythm right, because in order to get this kick up right, we need to have a good, regular, steady rhythm of pushing off, something that is always the same and predictable. Yes, like a rocket starting, it is always going to be horizontal leg and down and up. And down and up, and down and up. So try to sing this along in your head, and down and up, and down and up. That's the rhythm you consistently want to get right. So as you see here in my kick-ups, regardless of whether I step into it and I skip the first step here of bringing the leg down, that's kind of what happens when you step into the kick-up. You skip that first step. Regardless of whether I do the kick-up this way or this way, I always have this rhythm. It is always the same. It's always down and up and close, and down and up and close. So by sticking to this rhythm and counting this in your head, you make the movement smooth and predictable. And later on, when we come to holding this in a handstand, that will become very important. So for this week, this is your digestible step number 1 for the kick-up. Practice this, try to perfection it, film yourself, check, are your knees straight? And then meet me again for the next video where we're gonna, jump off. Please do support my work so that I can continue to make videos for you here. You can do this on Patreon by buying one of my Vimeo videos or by giving super thanks, I think it's called here on YouTube. And all of this is very much appreciated and helps me to run this channel for you. Until then, have a lovely day.